Hello, Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 18 years. I got this at this show in Vegas. I thought it was cool at the time. Anyhow, I've been an esthetician for 18 years and I just finished a series of anti-aging, tune-ups because of my 50th birthday that's coming up 1 month away. So I'm trying to take it all in stride. When I turned 40, it was really no big deal. I didn't think much of it. But 50, for some reason, is sort of smacking me in the face, and it could be the AARP mail I'm getting and all this stuff for seniors. And I don't know. That's fine. It's just different than hitting 40, and I can't tell you why. Something about it says to me, I don't know about mortality, and I don't know, been around for half a century, that sort of thing, and I haven't really sorted out my feelings on it. If you are struggling with a birthday, I would love to hear from you too. You can just leave me a comment, and we can start a little comment log about how we feel about our next birthday. Just giving you a little update. My hands look lots better. If you can see this, lots better. I bumped it. I don't know what I did there, but you can see the glycation and all that stuff that was going on looks lots better. I will wait a month and I'm going to do another treatment then. This guy, I really let it have it, so it still looks a little bit red, sort of sunburnt. And this sort of thing you can't see much until about a month later. So I will take before and after pictures of that and compare it in a month. Might do it again in 2 weeks. I don't know, it's kind of early for that type of work. I'm just wanting to get that blurred out a little more. And let's see, I did the whopping fibroblast treatment, and I'm still peely from it, still a little bit scabby. This I did on Sunday and today is Saturday. And my new pen, I think that goes deeper. I'm really liking it, that Premier. So you can still see some of the scabs here. It's so weird, they just feel like little, like Braille or something. And then I went all the way down here, and so you can still see the outline of where I was. Although that's fading really fast because I'm doing LED each day. And then my hair regrowth, that you won't be able to see much. And you definitely have to compare before and after pictures. But I have been faithfully applying my NeoGenesis morning and night, the hair growth serum, as well as NeoGenesis Recovery and their booster, which I'm loving. Their booster is just fantastic for really dry skin. And I just had a comment on my Clairblend Mini Users group saying that the gal who was just started using it noticed that her skin was less oily. And I thought that was interesting, but it makes sense because skin that tends to produce oil is doing it as a defense mechanism in response to feeling dry or some sort of aggressor. I know those types really don't need a lot of activating massage and that kind of stuff. And even a clairsonic, that vibration and that really stimulatory action can be too much for an oily skin, ironically. I am using my NeoGenesis, and I think that's why, part of the reason why my skin always looks fresh, because of the NeoGenesis. Nothing makes your skin look fresher than that stuff. I just love it. So those were the big treatments I did. I've sort of rekindled my love affair with microneedling. I did it a lot when I lived in Texas and then went away from it, but now I have a couple machines I really like. One being the Queen Skin Pro that I've talked about. Although it is kind of loud, it's still a nice machine. That's it. I am still doing a lot of fibroblast, and I think for non-surgical, it's just about the best you can get. I mean, it's not gonna lift your muscles. It won't be like a deep plane facelift, but it will take the excess that you have and get rid of 2 to 3 centimeters of excess skin. And so when you're dealing with the neck, that's great, right? I'll have 2 to 3 centimeters less neck skin. And I was talking to Deborah Henson. I think she's someplace near Dallas, and she's been an esthetician for like 34 years. And I just love her because she dives into a new modality like I do. She wrestles with it and she studies it from every angle, just like me. And so we were talking, and I guess she has a background in jewelry making. And so she has these calipers, these things that measure with great accuracy. And she's like, yeah, I find that every time I do it, the person gets rid of, or it shrinks up 2 to 3 centimeters of skin off your face. And I was like, that is so cool. I mean, that is what it seemed like. You look at it and it looks different, and it's not like huge dramatic like surgery, but it looks different, and you're like, that's true. So I've done my neck. I did this, and then I went ear to ear, and now I've done this one. I can see in pictures that I have less bulk in my neck. And it'll be interesting to see after a couple more weeks what this will do. I don't like to judge results too early, but with this new pin, the Plasma, I am noticing within 2 weeks, you're seeing quite a lift, and then that's what stays. And then that gets a little bit better with a little bit of a bump in results, a little bit of extra tightening at week 10. It's really interesting. I'm just in love with Fibroblast. Anything that I can do once and it shaves off 2 to 3 centimeters of skin and looks completely natural, I'm all for it. I am doing Fibroblast, and if you are interested in that, I'm near Indianapolis, Indiana, and there are hotels very close to here. It's a fairly simple procedure. It's not painless, but almost. And I have some techniques I've learned to help people deal with that. Plenty of hotels right around my studio, and I would love to help you with your skin. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, which I know is low, and it's like I've been on here forever, but I've never really had a major subscriber drive, but I would love to reach 10,000 subscribers by age 50. Thanks for watching.